It's getting late, and you have an important day ahead of you tomorrow. Although it seems like getting a good night's sleep is proving to be quite the challenge for you. You've tried everything, from drinking milk to counting all of the neighbor's sheep. You've even flipped your pillow twice just to get some sweet relief, but nothing's working. In search for answers, you've stumbled upon this video. That's why, without further ado, here are 5 steps to instantly fall asleep. But before you catch the Z's, be sure to leave a like and smash the subscribe button. Number 1 is consistency. Establish a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Consistency is key, and whether it's a weekday, the weekend, or even you've had a horrible night of sleep, it will anchor your sleep and enhance both the quality and quantity of it. And the reason is that you genuinely possess a master 24-hour clock deep inside your brain. It demands regularity and performs best in settings of consistency, including when your sleep-wake routine is under your control. We all use alarms to get out of bed, but very few of us use alarms to get into bed, which is something that could be useful. At the same time, make sure there is no light or noise in your bedroom that could disrupt your sleep initially. Use a dim red light if you don't feel comfortable in a fully black space, because it gets your body ready for sleep without messing with your internal clock like blue light does. This light is perfect for evenings. The temperature of your room is another important consideration, especially if you have trouble going to sleep. Make sure the temperature is just right, not too high nor too low. Sleeping should be comfortable at 18 degrees Celsius. Number 2 is turning off electronics. Do you watch TV when you're trying to sleep, or perhaps you check your social media before bed? Your electronics can be keeping you up, whether you're staring at your phone, computer, or TV screen. A 2014 study examined the sleeping habits of nearly 700 teens, all of whom use technology at night. Using the equipment that the participants used before bed, the researchers tested the subjects. So, one group watched TV while the other played video games. They found that every technology had some negative impact on sleep. Playing video games puts off going to sleep, whereas watching TV makes you wake up early. However, all of the technologies share the same trait in that they were difficult to fall asleep with. And no, this is not the only study that has been done. The same outcomes were discovered for computers, phones, and TVs in a different study from 2013. They came to the conclusion that cutting less on technology use at night could actually lengthen sleep. According to a third study, switching off your electronics an hour early will dramatically lengthen and deepen your sleep. Why then does technology cause such harm? The screen itself is the first and most evident issue. The blue light that is emitted by computers, phones, and TVs limits the generation of the melatonin hormone. Melatonin is a hormone that our body releases into the bloodstream to lower alertness. To put it another way, it exhausts us. Around 9 o'clock, this process typically begins. Depending on when you go to bed, the start time may change, but it will last for the next 12 hours or so. Melatonin should ideally enter your bloodstream several hours before bedtime so that you have time to unwind and gradually fall asleep. However, nothing signals your body when to relax when you're utilizing technology. Because it wasn't creating the hormones that cause sleep, it actually hasn't had time to wind down. Fortunately, most modern computers allow you to change the display's lighting, so you can utilize technology without interfering with melatonin production. But this doesn't necessarily absolve you of responsibility. By reawakening your brain, technology can nonetheless dramatically damage your sleep. Now, hobbies like playing video games force your mind to remain highly attentive, unlike meditating or reading a book. They stimulate your mind since they make you vigilant and concentrated. Thus, your brain becomes confused as you try to fall asleep. It cannot quickly transition from excitement to calm. Your brain requires time to change gears, much like melatonin does to take effect. Therefore, by switching off electronics at least 1 hour before bed, you give your brain a chance to relax. Not to mention, technology can disrupt deep sleep and impair your sleep. Many individuals enjoy setting alarms on their phones. They keep the noise up to avoid oversleeping, but you run the chance of waking up in the middle of the night to unexpected texts, calls, and emails. On the surface, this may not appear to be a big deal. So why should it matter if you periodically get out of bed to check your phone? Well, those minor disturbances have a significant impact on the quality of sleep. For memory storage and self-repair, your body and brain require deep sleep. But to get there, you need hours and hours of undisturbed sleep. Your phone is robbing your body and mind of the rest that they require if it wakes you up. Number 3 is to eat the right foods. Nutritionists continue to disagree on the topic of whether eating at night is healthy after decades of research. While some claim that eating at night expedites weight gain, others maintain that it boosts metabolism. It also doesn't help that the majority of relevant genuine facts is clouded by prevailing beliefs. The idea that food consumed at night is more likely to be stored as fat is a widespread one. However, a 1988 study found that your average metabolic rate remains constant during the day and night. The idea that calories are more valuable in the afternoon is another misconception. Alternatively, consuming 100 calories in the morning is not better than consuming 100 in the evening. This is one we frequently hear, but there has never been any research to support it. There is one thing that is constantly true despite all of this conflicting information. Certain foods can prevent you from falling asleep at night. People tend to focus on when they're eating, when they're considering eating at night. You may now believe that if your time is correct, you can eat anything without suffering any unfavorable repercussions. You might have tried eating dinner earlier to give your body more time to digest. Or you might have experimented with different meal portions. Will eating a large breakfast, a filling lunch, and a small dinner actually increase the quality of your sleep? In actuality, when you eat is much less significant than what you consume. It is more difficult to fall asleep after eating foods with sugar, coffee, or cheese. They maintain your brain's alertness similarly to blue light, which is exactly what you don't want before bed. Foods that are hot or heavy in fat can make you restless because they slow down your digestion or give you heartburn. Even nutritious diets with lots of water can cause problems. A full bladder is nearly a given if you consume a lot of celery or watermelon before bed. So, instead of obsessing over when to eat, concentrate on making the appropriate meal choices. Bananas provide your body with muscle relaxants like magnesium and potassium, which will help you relax. They also aid in the melatonin-producing process in your brain. Turkey and almonds are excellent sources of tryptophan. Serotonin production is stimulated by tryptophan, and serotonin directly affects your sleep pattern. So, if you eat things that are inherently calming, you'll discover that you fall asleep quickly. Number 4 is to reduce your stress. Sleep delay is frequently caused by stress. After all, how often have you cuddled up in bed only to spend hours wide awake with your mind racing? It's a good idea to use relaxation techniques to help you unwind. For instance, research has shown that mindfulness meditation can help persons with chronic insomnia sleep better and have less disruption during the day. We're attempting to induce relaxation, which is the antithesis of stress. Different forms of relaxation, such as progressive muscle relaxation and guided imagery, result in a peaceful state of mind that is more conducive to falling asleep. Some folks find that relaxing to a constant soundtrack of noise. This can be as simple as a fan or an air conditioner, or it could be a machine or software with several noise settings. Both white noise and other noises, such as pink noise, can be heard frequently. If you find noise to be a little odd, consider relaxing with some of your favorite music. It might be love songs or acoustic music. This works because you may concentrate on the beat's constancy to help you unwind. Number 5 is simply, just don't force it. You can't make yourself go to sleep no matter how badly you want to. Few things are more frustrating than lying awake watching the minutes pass when you have an early morning test or interview. Even though it's quiet, dark, and cozy, your mind is racing. You are aware of the importance of getting enough sleep, yet you simply cannot get any rest. You picture yourself dragging in the morning. It begins to seem as though your future depends entirely on sleeping at this very moment. Simply put, why can't you? Why do you suddenly experience insomnia if something significant occurs? Sleep and stress do not go together. Stress stimulates and awakens you. both physically and mentally. In addition to flooding your body with hormones like cortisol that give you an unneeded surge of energy, stress compounded on itself makes the situation worse. Even the smallest amount of self-doubt can build up to the point that it takes hours before you are able to unwind. Now, given your lack of distractions before night, this is quite frequent. When you're lying there in the dark, it can feel like you're trapped with your own thoughts because you can normally work, read, or exercise to keep your mind busy. In that case, what can you do? You should first try to determine what is keeping you awake. Feeling unprepared right now? Do you worry that you won't succeed? Concentrate on it once you figured it out. We frequently lie there, making every effort to ignore the things that are keeping us awake. Dealing with the issue will assist you in moving past it, much as how you should listen to a song to get it out of your head. Your objective should be to relieve yourself of the pressure, even if you are not anxious. Try to understand that you won't fall asleep before your body is ready. Therefore, take a break from lying still by reading, practicing meditation, or taking a bath. These relaxing diversions can help you fall asleep quickly and peacefully when you're ready. Feeling sleepy already? Which of these steps do you think helped you out the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And before you turn off the lights and drift into dreamland, be sure to leave a like, turn on all notifications, and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time!